Okay, so good evening, everyone. Greetings, everyone. So today we are going to look into the first experiment of the data visualization subject, how to load data and present it using visualization techniques. So this is a standard data visualization workflow using pandas for data handling and matplotlib library for plotting. It takes Instagram performance data set and breaks them into five distinct visual perspectives. So in this uh, program to load dataset, I've given the comments here so that it's easy for to understand. So import pandas as PD is we're importing the library for pandas, which means it is used to read data sets and import files for inside the program. So df is a variable so which we use to read and store data. And matplotlib is also another library, Python library, which is used to plot diagrams. So in the first thing, we're going to generate a bar graph. So in bar graph, which means the small df, so this here is a variable. It isolates just the first 10 rows, so the bar isn't overcrowded. So, and then the PLT figure is equal to fixed size, which means the figure. So sets the dimensions, or it sets the dimensions of the windows. So it's 3 inches and 6 inches. So three here, oh no, three here, six here. So okay, and a bar, which means the it maps the post index of the x-axis and the number of impressions on the y-axis. And the X label is this is the X label and this is the Y label. So the X label, the X label, decreases the post, and the Y label, you know, shows the I mean, the X label represents the post, and the Y label represents the impressions. And so the title is Impressions of the Top 10 Posts. And tight layout means automatically it, adjusts to the screen. So that's how it does. And PLT show is completely show what all is done. So in line graph, so it is used to show how much impression change over the time across a sequence of posts. So in this, it is plt.figure. So plt.figure is used to plot figures, and plt.plot is used to connect the data points within a line. This is best for spotting peaks or dips in performance across the entire data set. So X label and Y label is X here, Y here. It represents the post index and impressions, and show is used to show it. So histogram, it doesn't just track individual posts, it tracks how often certain ranges occur. So plt.figure is used to create the window for it, and hist deof of likes. It groups the likes into bins. If most of your posts get 100 to 200 likes, you'll see a tall bar in that range. So X label and Y label, it does that. And scatter plot helps determine if one metric line influences other impressions. Okay. So PLT dot figure is used to plot the figure, and PLT dot scatter small df impressions and likes. So it places every single dot in every single post. So the goal here is if the dot forms a diagonal line moving upward, it proves that the likes increase and impressions increase too. So that is how. And pie chart. So in pie chart, this is used to this traffic sources DF. It takes in the data set. It takes the data from the data set and plots it in the mean. I mean, it takes it in the mean, and then PLT dot figure is used to plot the window for the pie chart. And plt.py is where the actual pie charts plotting takes place. So it creates slices. So these things create slices. The autopack argument tells Python to format the numbers as percentages with one decimal point. And labels here. and labels here. So the labels and indexes, it uses the column's name, home, hashtags, etc. as labels for the slices. And the output here is it takes time. Okay, so this is the bar graph. So here, this is the bar graph plotted. Uh, the trend. This is the line graph, a histogram, a scatter plot, and pie graph. Okay, thank you.